What up, YouTube? What up, mother truckers? You feel me? I'm at work right now. You feel me? Getting that bag, trying to secure this future. You feel me? Waiting to be unloaded back into the warehouse right here. Waiting for them to do a live unload. All right, so y'all want to be a trucker, right? There's at least 4 different avenues that you guys can go through. You feel me? So if you got no experience, you don't got your license, you can always go through a trucking school. They'll pay for everything for you to get your license, and they help you get experience. The only thing about that is you'll be under contract for at least a year, you feel me? So if you do that route, you're gonna work for them for at least a year. At least you'll get your experience up, you feel me? But yeah, so you can pay the contract off early, but then you may not get as much experience, but you know what I'm saying? You got that. So you got OTR, which is over the road trucking. That's what most people do that don't have no experience. Then you go do that. Then you also have, you got regional. Feel me? Which regional is like over the road. You're over the road, but you only do a regional part of, like, I guess close to where you stay. So I'm in California. So regional would be, for me, would be in the region of California, not too far from California. So I'm gonna go to like Texas, feel me, Northern California, Arizona, Utah, Colorado, and then back to California, no further than that. Then you got a dedicated route. A dedicated route can be from your hometown to like back and forth to like Texas, and that's the only place you go is Texas, California, Texas, back and forth. You can also do local. That's what I do. I started off OTR, but now I'm doing local. So being local, there's a bunch of different routes you can go to. Me, I start off local, doing LTL loads, which is less than truckloads, you feel me? Where I would go warehouse to warehouse. I had to unload freight. If you're trying to get buff, you want to sweat, then that's for you. For me, that wasn't for me, and it paid that good. So I left doing that to go and still do local work, but then I went to a company where I don't have to touch no freight. For me, I started doing working in the rail yards. So I did the rail yard stuff. Was cool. It was fun. I liked it. Pulled a couple of reefer loads, which stands for refrigerated loads. But right now I'm doing pretty much, there was dry containers from the rail yards that come in from off the ships, you feel me, from the port, coming to the rail yards. You see them driving around the on the freeways, the container stuff like that. So I went from that, and now I'm doing dryage, which is working in the port. So I pull in 40 and 45 foot containers from the port. That's where all your goods come in, all your Fashion Nova, your Chanel, your Gucci, all that. Fun fact about Chanel, Gucci, Prada, all them so-called fancy name brands, shits, they're all made in China. They all come in from the same boat, you feel me, on the same containers from China. They start in China, they just get put back on the boat, and shipped to France, and they're finished in France. So now they can say, it was made in France, which it was made in China. Cheaper materials, but finished in France, and I get that name. Fun fact for y'all. But yeah, so that's what I say. I do work in the port. I bring in all the containers, those, all your goods you can think of, from food, clothes, shoes, soaps, cars, all that gets brought in through the port. You feel me? On another video, I'll give you when I go to the port, I'll give y'all another like a little view of what the port looks like, what it looks like on the inside of the port, and how the containers come in, and what you got to do, blah blah, this and that, you feel me? So I do that, and then we'll go from there. So local, like I said, you can do dryage, which is the port. You can work the rails. You can do reefer, like I said, which is refrigerated loads. You can do dry van, which is pulling stuff like this, right, for Amazon, you feel me? That's all he does for Amazon. Get a Walmart contract, do the same thing for Walmart. You can do, you gonna get your hazmat and tanker and pull hazmat loads, tankers, fuel, bleach, oil, anything you can think of that's hazmat, you can do that. Hazmat pays great, pays good money. You can do that. You can do it's a lot of stuff. And then also, after you get your experience up, you like doing trucking, you become an owner operator. You feel me? Get your own truck. And then that's when the coins start coming in, the big coins. But yeah, I'll show y'all a little bit more in these videos when I get some more to show y'all. I'm right here, so y'all can't really see, but I'm backed up at a warehouse waiting to get live unloaded, waiting for them to unload it, so I'm just here chilling. Got a full sleeper, my bed's back there. I can go back to go to sleep if I want to. I'll be here for probably about an hour, 2 hours, you feel me? Just chilling, getting paid hourly. Hell yeah, another pay. So yeah, you can get paid hourly, you can get paid by the load, which is a percentage, or you can get paid by the mile. There's plenty of ways you can get paid depending on what you're doing. Since I do local, I'd rather get paid by the hourly, because sometimes, like I said, I do be sitting here at the warehouses for an hour, 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, or I may sit in the port for 2-3 hours just in line trying to get in. And once I get in, I may wait in line for another 2 or 3 hours. One time I did, in the port, total in line 2 hours. Then once I got inside, I got to my little location, my spot, and waited. I was there for 5 hours total, you feel me? So yeah, for me, hourly pay works, and you get paid weekly. A lot of companies pay weekly, some pay bi-weekly, but my company pays weekly. Direct deposit, check, whatever, you know, whatever you prefer. But yeah, that's it for this video. All right, mother truckers, I'm out.